thank you for joining me. I'm Lunarcraft, and I'm here for the next hour to catch up with as many people as I possibly can, giving snapshot readings, and that's all they can be in the time available. But hey, let's kick off. Right. Oh gosh, messages are coming through already. That's wonderful. Okay, let's start with Callum, because I know Callum has tried several times to get a reading, and unfortunately time has run out, but he's top of my list. Okay, right. Should you go to the appointment with Rich? Okay, let's have a look and see what the cards are suggesting. My guides are already lined up. They're waiting to have their input as well. So let's turn these over and see what we got. Oh, wow, what wonderful cards. Okay, now you've asked about an interview, which is all about communication, and you've got the Ace of Swords, which means that communication will flow. It will flow easily for you. I've also got for you the Strength card. And what I want to say in response to that is, remember, you have a very, very strong inner core. And that is where you draw your courage from, your confidence from, and it will serve you well in an interview situation. And your final card is the Seven of Pentacles, which I always think of as a farmer looking over his crops and determining whether it is time to reap the harvest. And that is where I see you. I am, I would say, 95% certain that the interview will go extremely well. You will receive an offer, and then I see you entering that period of, just checking it out, making sure that it is the right thing for you, and then making your decision. So good luck with that, Callum. Okay. If you want anything in more detail, as I said, my name's Lunarcraft. I'm on Psychic Truth, and my ID is 8608. Please don't be shy. Book a reading, and you can get a lot more detail from that. Okay, who's next? Ritu. Does Aditya love me, and will he give commitment? Oh, big, 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 big question. Let's have a look. Right, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got. Oh, they're lovely. Right. Oh, do excuse me, I've got a frog in the throat. Now, you've got 2 kings, either side of a central card. What I am getting is the King of Cups, who is all about emotions. And I believe this relates to Aditya. And yes, emotions are involved. He does have love for you. He also sees himself, now this is the last card, the King of Swords, and he sees himself as a provider, a protector of you. Now, what is going on with Aditya is he does want to commit to you, but he wants to make absolutely certain that he will be able to give you the life that he feels you deserve. At the moment, he's not overly confident of being able to do that successfully, but there is commitment on its way. Just as soon as he's finished doing his contemplations. So I wish you luck for the future. It's looking really good for you. Again, though, if you would like more detail, a lot more flesh put on the bones, then get in touch with Psychic Truth and book a reading, either with myself, Lunarcraft, ID 8608, or indeed with one of my colleagues. We've all got biographies on the site. Have a look through, find one that appeals to you, and book a reading. That way you will get a lot more information. Okay, moving on. Okay, Viputi, I think it is. Yeah. All right. What is coming towards me? I'm single. Why I'm unable to find a perfect match for me? Meeting fake people only for marriage and friendship. When will good times start? Okay. I did skim through your question right at the, before the beginning, and I got a very, very strong impression that good times are on their way. And I'm not just saying that, it's all there astrology wise, and I'm sure it'll come out in the 3 cards that I'm about to deal out. But you've been waiting around for long enough. The wait is over very soon. Oh, yes. Oh, hello. I've got. Okay. All right. It's all right. I ended up with 4 cards, not 3. That's fine. Right. There. Oh, I was going to say there is someone lining up waiting to come into your life, but in fact, it could be 2 people. You could be spoilt for choice, literally. But remember, you have the final choice. It's in your power. All right. So don't feel pressurized. Don't feel you've got to jump straight away. But you are being guided by the sun. That means that there is lots and lots of good times coming your way fairly soon, and I'd like to say that you'll see the starts of all this, in fact, before the end of this year, but certainly early into 2022. It is just a snapshot. I appreciate that. I feel you would benefit from a full detailed reading. That can be with me, Lunarcraft. My ID number is 8608. But get in touch with Psychic Truth. Have a look through the range of readers that are available. We've all got biogs on the site. Have a look. Find one that appeals to you. Book a reading. We don't bite. Okay, moving on. Right. Okay, Belinda. You'd love a reading if possible. Yeah, of course. Right, let's have a look for you. Right, that's number 1. That's number 2. I wouldn't believe I'd cleansed these cards thoroughly before I started. They're getting a bit sticky. I think it's because they know that there's a lot coming at them. Right, okay. Now, obviously this is going to be very much a snapshot. What I'm Oh gosh, at 3 cards, you've got 2 from the Major Arcana, which means there's change on its way for you. Now, there's just so much contained in just 3 cards. First one is set your boundaries. All right. You are your own person. You are not there to do the bidding of other people or to live up to other people's expectations. So set your boundaries and be clear about those. It's a form of self-care, a form of self-protection. Now, in the middle of these 3 cards is the Queen of Cups, who is all about everything to do with being a mother. I'm not suggesting you're going to fall pregnant at this point, unless you want to, of course. But she is showing that your emotions are in the right place. You're not overemphasizing on anything, and things are pretty calm for you at the moment and look to continue in that way. And your final card, it sums it all up for me. It's the Fool. Now, the Fool is starting out on his quest, his life path. And he does so with a lot of expectation, a lot of joy, a lot of eagerness. And that's what I see for you, Belinda. I see this happening perhaps before the end of this year, but certainly early into 2022. And it is all looking really promising for you. But snapshot again, if you would like more flesh on those bones, more detail, more information, then please get in touch with Psychic Truth. Book a reading with me, Lunarcraft, ID 8608, or with any one of my colleagues. Any of us would be delighted to work with you and give you more specific information. Okay. Oh gosh, these messages are still coming through. Wonderful. Right. Okay, where are we? Choti. Okay. Hello. When money will start generating? I have invested in share market. Will it give a good profit? Please do finance reading for me. Okay, let's have a look. And then I'll tell you what I'm getting intuitively, and I'm my guides are also waiting to have an input. It's nice to know you're around this morning, guys. Okay. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. So does that. And so does that. And again, this is a really powerful morning. 2 out of 3 of the cards are from a Major Arcana, so changes are on the way. First off, I'm showing that you are feeling the burden at the moment. I think many people are, to be perfectly honest. But for you, it feels as if you're struggling under a huge weight. Now, you're almost there. All right, so hold tight, hang on in there. Don't quit. As I said, you're just about there. And your middle card is the Chariot. The Chariot, I think, is wonderful because it shows, yes, you're on track. You are going in the right direction. Also, nothing much can throw you off course. one or two bumps along the way, maybe, but hey, we're talking about life here. But nothing big enough to stop your progress. It's also a card of great joy, so bear that one in mind. Now, your final card is the Hermit, and he is all about raising your awareness of life, the universe, however you want to term it. But he is showing also that your path is illuminated for you, it's lit up. And you've said when money will start generating. That is a really, really tricky question at this point, because let's face it, we are in a global slump financially, economically. But things are changing. And certainly come the beginning of 2022, you will start to see those changes taking place. So a month, 6 weeks, and you will start to see your investments growing. Okay, so hang in there. All right, Choti, I hope that helps. But again, if you want more detail, get in touch with Psychics Connect. If you want me, I'm Lunarcraft. My ID is 8608. But I'm one of many, many other readers. And we all would love to work with you and help you identify and move along your path and let you know what's in the future for you. Okay. Oh, I just want to pick up on Haley. I'm going back a little bit, Haley. I know you've got an interview tomorrow. That is fabulous. I'll have a look at that. But I'm so pleased that what I said last week has come to be. That's lovely. And you're very, very welcome. Right. How is your interview today going to go? Right. I do have an intuitive feeling, but I want to back it up. All right. So let's have a look. Okay. Right. The reason I'm sort of giggling, I really shouldn't. But you know that little gremlin that sits on your shoulder and whispers in your ear that you're not good enough, you don't have the right skills, you won't get the job, blah, 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 blah. Tell him to shut up. All right. You have got exactly what they are looking for. You are not going to be ignored. You are not going to be shut out. And I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune for you, which means things have been tricky. You've been working really hard. You've been under a lot of pressure. That is now easing. So believe in yourself. You have everything that is being looked for. Self-belief will let you present yourself with confidence, and that will shine through. And that, I feel, I'm getting to that intuitive feeling that I had, which is the interview will go very well. The interview will result in an offer. It's then up to you to decide whether you want to take it. Okay? Because a lot will depend on what you hear yourself in that interview situation. But self-belief, you are the best candidate by far that they are going to interview today. So hold that in your head, believe in yourself, be truthful, but it's going to be fine, Hayley. And pop back next week. Let me know how it goes. All right. Okay, best of luck. Right, where are we going now? Nona. Right. Hi, good day, madam. Hello. Vincencio, may I know what will be my future in this coming 2022 in love, family, and friends? You're welcome. Right. You're very welcome, Belinda. Okay, it's all right. I'm just looking through to see if there's any supplementary questions coming or comments. Right. Okay, Nona. Let's have a look at what's come out for you. Oh, wow. You've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So obviously they are a pair. They are very down-to-earth people. They are very caring. They're good with money. They love having a comfortable life, and that's what they're saying is in store for you. Now, you say love, family, and friends. Right. Before I get on to that, you started off by asking about the future in the coming year. Now, before we get to that point, and I know many of us do this as a matter of course at this time of the year, we look at what we've achieved, we look at what we want to be doing, we look at whether we are set up to meet those wishes, intentions. Quite often we will identify things that no longer serve us and no longer useful to us. That could be thoughts, it could be behaviors, it could be attitudes, it could be physical objects around the house. Give it some thought. What can you get rid of? What can you ditch? I'm not on about having a major decluttering session or anything like that. It's just items that no longer serve their purpose. The reason for doing that is that you free up space for new things to come in, new growth, new development. And that's what I see for you in early 2022. A time of growth, a time of plenty, a time when you will feel, quite rightly, that life finally is going your way. And one thing about 2022 that I want to say, and this is just general, is hold on to your hat. Quite literally, I think. The first 6 months are going to be so transformative generally, but that includes for you, Nona. And when those changes start to happen, they will happen rapidly. That's why I say hold on to your hat, all right? Because the ride is going to be fast, very fast, but it's all good. Okay, Nona, I hope that helps. I hope it gives you some hope and dreams for the future. If you would like more information, then I'm Lunarcraft and my ID is 8608. I'm on Psychic Truth. Don't be afraid. Come and book a reading, either with me or with one of my very talented colleagues. Okay? All right, now we're... Oh, heck. Oh, Daisy, is she next? Yeah. How does Oscar feel about us? He's the father of my kids. And what does the future hold for me and Jose, since we are in separation right now? Okay, Daisy, let's have a look for you. There's a lot there. So I'm not certain that 3 cards will cover everything you're asking, but hey ho, you never know. I'm coming to really believe that these cards are magic. I've got a little bundle of magic in my hands. Okay, right. Wow. Again, 2 major arcana cards out of 3. There are changes coming. Now, the first card is the Devil, which suggests to me that in some way, sorry, Daisy, I've just noticed your supplementary question about the cost of a private reading. Carmela, are you able to message Daisy and give her the figures? Because I don't know them off the top of my head. Right, the Devil suggests to me, Daisy, that in some way you are holding yourself back. Explore for yourself why you are doing that. What is it you're afraid of? Okay. Now, I'm also seeing the Tower, which very often suggests there's disaster or, massive shake-up on its way. However, I feel this has already happened. I'm seeing in your question that there's a lot of things going on in your life at the moment, along with a lot of uncertainty. But your final card is the 2 of Cups, which is all about healing. It's about relationships. It's about repairing damage. It's about re-establishing and revitalizing relationships. Now, how does this work? Addressing Oscar first. He is proud as anything of his kids, your kids. I see that the 2 of you will be able to work together in the raising of the children. You will find that you form, I was going to say an understanding, but it's more than that. It's a deep friendship. Okay? I don't see the 2 of you getting back together. Now, having said that, Oscar wants to see you and the kids settled, safe, secure. And he has no objections to Jose. Oscar knows that you and he have produced fantastic children. But he can't see a way forward for you both together. However, Now, this is where I feel you might be holding back with Jose. I'm picking up such strong feelings of love coming from both of you. So please work together, talk. You can recover what you had. In fact, I think once you get over this hiccup, you will find yourself, or both of you will find yourselves, in a much happier, stronger, and dare I say, productive relationship. So it's all waiting for you. But don't rush at it. Take your time. As they say, good things come to those who wait. I will be thinking of you, Daisy, but take care, and you've got some work to do. So get on with it. Now, I know you were asking about a private reading, and I'm hoping Carmela has answered your question. If not, she will, I know. But please do book a private reading. I'm Lunarcraft, ID 8608. I'd be more than happy to work with you, Daisy, or any one of my colleagues would also be delighted to help you. But the future is looking really good for you. Okay, right. Okay, where are we going? Hello. Samruti, can you have a general reading? Yep, of course you can. You've asked, so here it comes. You're welcome, Daisy. I know you love Jose. All right. Okay, it will all come together. Have faith, Daisy. Right, Samruti. I hope I'm saying your name right. I apologise if I'm not. Okay. You want a general reading. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, right. Okay. All right. Oh, cards are not bad cards at all. What I'm showing is that you need to take a bit of time for yourself to establish for yourself where you are at the moment. That is just to give you a starting point. You have a lot going for you, but I don't think you are fully aware of that fact. So I'd like you to spend a bit of time just being honest with yourself, but looking at what you have to offer to yourself, the world, future partners, whatever. Okay. Now, I'm also feeling that at the moment you are feeling a little bit isolated, and that is coming from your general feeling that there's nothing out there for you. There is. There's a lot out there for you. It's not going to just happen. You need to put some work in, which is why I'm saying get your starting point. List down all your positive things. List down the things you're not so happy with, because that gives you a starter for what you might wish to work on and improve. The final card is showing me that although you might feel that you don't have an awful lot around you at the moment, that with careful management, you can actually find resources to support what you want to do in life. Now, on a general point, 2022, and I know I keep saying this over and over, but the indications are so strong for a really successful, very transformative 6 months at the beginning of 2022. And heaven knows we need it. We need it after the last 2 years. COVID is still going to be around, but because of the efforts that have been put in over the past 9 months, 6 months even, the future is looking more secure. So be ready to take the bull by the horns, if you like. Be ready to take action. Be ready to be presented with wonderful opportunities. Now, if you would like a more detailed reading, then please do get in touch. Psychic Truth, any one of the readers would be more than happy to work with you. And if you want me specifically, I'm Lunarcraft, and my ID is 8608. But as I said, I'm just one of many. All right. Okay. Best of luck. Right. Eubelina. Okay. Will Isaiah come back to me? Does he miss me? Does he want to be with you? Does he want me to reach out to him? How does he feel towards you? Oh dear, that's a lot of questions, but all very closely related, and I can understand why you want some answers. Now, 3 cards might not give a full picture. I appreciate that, but they could well show a way forward. Oh my goodness, what fantastic cards. Right then, Eubelina, believe in yourself. I know I keep saying that this morning, and there does seem to be themes each week of what comes up, but believe in yourself. You are a vibrant, strong, active, energetic woman. Claim it. Be proud of it. All that said, I would also like to advise that you don't lose sight of your own needs. They don't just center around Isaiah. He's a big part of it, yes. But I want you to give yourself space and permission to pamper yourself, to put you at first position. It's not selfish. By doing that, you can preserve your energy. You can rebuild your energy. You can set yourself goals, things to strive for. Now, the final card is one of the best of the celebration cards. And this is shouting to me, absolutely roaring at me, that you and Isaiah are not over. There is a lot of potential for both of you to achieve. to achieve together as a partnership. In answer to whether Isaiah wants to be with you, yes, he does. Does he want you to reach out to him? Someone has to make the first move. And my feeling about Isaiah is that he is very proud. Not always a good thing. And he doesn't feel that it is his place to make that initial move. So yes, especially this time of the year, timing is perfect. Reach out. Wish him a happy new year. Be prepared to share your own hopes and dreams with him. Because, yes, he wants to be with you, but he's not absolutely certain that you want to be with him. It comes down to basic communication. Now, that is as much as I can get from 3 cards and help from my guides. If you want more detail, more information about how to go forwards, then please get in touch, book a reading. I'm Lunarcraft, ID 8608, but I am one of many really talented readers. Have a look through, choose one of us, book a reading. We don't bite, and it doesn't cost the earth. So take the plunge. Look on it as an investment. Right, okay. Where are we? Rittic, I think. Anyway, I apologise for my pronunciation, but you would like a financial reading. Okay. Let's see what comes out in just 3 cards. Okay. Let's turn them over. Okay. Interesting. I know you were asking for financial information, and this will have an effect on what happens. But what I'm feeling around you at the moment is that you're feeling, what's the expression? How can I put it? You're feeling stuck, as if you've got no way to turn. Wrong. You've got options. You've got choices open to you. And if you take the time to slow down a little bit, give yourself time to reflect, to take stock, you will realize that everything you've done, everything that you plan to do is helping you to move towards a safe and secure, stable future. Okay, you're on, I feel this is current, you're on a bit of an emotional roller coaster because your thoughts are up and down, they're all over the place. Again, that will settle if you give yourself that time to think, time to contemplate. I'm also seeing that things are going to improve for you, but you need to do that groundwork first. Now, I haven't got anything specifically about finances because I feel those will improve. Your financial situation will improve as you become more aware of yourself, your needs, what you've already got going for you. All right. But I know you wanted financial information, and if you want more detailed stuff, then get in touch with us, Psychic Truth. And I'm Lunarcraft, ID 8608. Any one of my colleagues, or indeed myself, would be delighted to work with you. Oh dear, okay. There's a problem, third party included. Eubelina, I'm just picking up on your supplementary connection, but then another girl included. Okay, Eubelina, don't focus on it being a problem, because it really isn't. Focus on the fact that, and I'm not wishing ill, but focus on the fact that it's not bringing him happiness. And he wants it from you. You make that move forwards. Let him know that you want him, that you still love him. Okay? Right, now where are we going? Oh, heck. This hour goes so quickly. Claire, right, hi. Please, can I have a spirit reading? If my spirits are prepared to be cooperative, all right, I know you always are. Okay, it's all right. I've now confirmed that they're here and waiting. Okay, let's have a look. I'm still going to deal out the cards because that helps me strengthen that connection with my team of guides. You ready, chaps? Right, thank you. Right. All right. Now, I'm going to kick it off. My guides will come in. What I'm seeing initially is that you are worrying about things. And I think it is more than one thing. I call this particular card the Nightmare card. Oh, will you stop it? It's all right. They've just sent a shiver down my spine. So it means that they've got something really positive to pass on to you. But I'll get there. Now, worrying. It doesn't achieve anything. I know people do worry. I am a worrier, but I try to keep it in check, because worry acts as a barrier. Okay? Anything good that's coming towards you will hit that barrier and stop. Worry will bring more reason for worry. Plain and simple. I know it's not simple, but I think you get the gist. Okay, I'm getting there. It's all right. Then my guides nag me. Right, what I am seeing is the ability for you, Claire, to re-establish balance in your life. Balance between different emotions. Balance between worrying and being more laid back, more accepting of circumstances. I'm also seeing that when you are able to reestablish that balance, I'm getting there, shush. A lot of good things will come towards you, and that includes making connections with people who will contribute to your happiness. All right, that's what my guides were nagging me for. They wanted me to let you know that. Generally, okay, All right, thank you. Right. Generally, the last 18 months, 2 years have been a living hell for just about everybody. We've got a new year coming up. Thank goodness. Because in the new year, we are going to see almost, but not quite, a return to normal. There's a lot of things going to be kicking into action right from the beginning. In fact, it started this month. Things are already changing, but 2022 is going to be a year of transformation, certainly the first 6 months. And I want you to be ready for that, because when these changes come, they will come fast and furious. Things are improving. Okay. And my guides just came through and said, don't be left behind. So do that work on yourself. Do things that help you to see the bigger picture. Do things that make you feel powerful, because you are. You have an inner power. But at the moment, the worrying is being a damper for that. So it's all there for you. It's there for you to take on board, to accept, and to enjoy. But Claire, I can't give a full detailed reading on this occasion. However, if you would like to get in touch with us at Psychic Truth, I'm Lunarcraft, ID 8608. I or any one of my colleagues would love to work with you and to help you see a clear way forward. All right? But make a start now. Okay? All right. Right. Where are we going? Jocelyn. Oh, I'd like to know what the universe wants you to know. Okay. Good way of putting it. I love it. All right. Okay. And I see you've got another question. Would like to know what the universe wants you to know. And you also would like to know about finances. Okay. Let's see what I can pick up in 3 cards. I'm loving your tattoo. Sorry. An aside there. Oh, wow. Wow. Lovely. Right. What the universe wants you to know, what your guides want you to know also, is that you have within you all the tools, all the knowledge, all the skills you need to create the future that you want for yourself. Now, it always happens around this time of the year that we start looking back over this year, over our lives. That's fine. Absolutely fine. But don't get trapped in the past. The past is gone. You can learn from it, but don't try to relive it. Now, you are going to, no, I was going to say going to, but I believe it's already starting. You are getting flashes of, let's call it inspiration. When thoughts suddenly come into your head, you don't know where they've come from, you don't know what they're to do with, but they're happening, and they do makes some sense to you. What I feel is happening is that you are opening up psychically, and what you are getting are intuitive messages. Now, that can be quite scary to live with. Believe me, I know. But if you focus in on it now, you will find that you can keep control of it, not let it rule you, not let it take over. Now, what does the universe want you to know? The universe wants you to know that you are a very, very special individual. You have a life purpose, and you are now starting to move into being able to realize that life purpose. Now, that sounds very heavy, I know, but believe in yourself, believe in the process, and things will go really, really well for you. Very short and sweet, in fact. More detail will obviously be available to you from a full reading. I'm Lunarcraft. If you want to come through to me, my ID is 8608. I'd be more than happy to work with you and help you identify and move on to your path. But there again, so would my guides. They would love to work. My guides, yes, want to work with you. Sorry, I meant my colleagues at Psychic Truth. Any one of them would be able to help you and help you to move forward. I don't believe it. This hour, I'm sure it only lasts for 30 minutes. It goes so quickly. Okay. You're very welcome, Jocelyn. Okay. I apologize for those that I haven't managed to address. What I would advise, I'll be back next week. Get your questions in early. The lines open, or the ways of getting comments and messages through is opening up earlier, from about 10 to 9 my time, 10 minutes before the broadcast begins. Please get your comments in early, and you stand a better chance of me getting messages for you and to you. But I've been Lunarcraft. It's been a pleasure working with all of you today. As I said, I'll be back same time, same place next week, and I hope you will join me. Okay, take care. Have a good week. Bye-bye.